It's a triple-double for Natasha Cloud.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Athletes Unlimited Basketball Season 2 Draft. My name is Jake Hewitt, and I will be your draft host for the next 40 picks over the next hour as we set our rosters for Week 1. Now, looking back into 2022, we had an absolutely unbelievable season. Over in Las Vegas, we had buzzer beaters, triple overtimes, and wall-to-wall elite basketball. The players that you're about to see in a minute really set the stage for an absolutely electric Season 2 coming up here in Dallas, Texas. Now, at the conclusion of the 2022 season, we had 4 medalists and 1 Defensive Player of the Year. We had Lexi Brown in 4th place, 3rd place, and Defensive Player of the Year, Izzy Harrison. Natasha Cloud finishing in 2nd, and our inaugural champion over there in gold was Tiana Hawkins. Now that we're in a new season, we are going to crack open the Book of Unlimited. It is one of the coolest pieces that documents Athletes Unlimited and every single athlete that has played in our league. It's really old looking, it's very cool. And by the end of this season, we're going to open that book up and we will write the champion of the 2023 Athletes Unlimited season. So who do you think it's going to be? I know everyone is out there is watching on YouTube. Drop us in the comments. Who do you think is going to come out on top this season? Who are you most looking forward to watching? What are you most looking forward to? We want to know. So go ahead and put that in the comments. Now, enough with the introduction. Let's get to who you're all waiting here to see. Let's get to the captains. Last season, she finished 2nd on the leaderboard with 5,919 points. She was a 7-time MVP, including 3 times at number 1, which that is so unbelievably difficult. She was a 4-time captain in 2022, and she had the first triple-double in Athletes Unlimited basketball history. She's playing for the cause beyond one type. I present to you the one and only Natasha Cloud with facilitator Simone Augustus. And now we're going to keep the party moving down to Team Orange. In the 2022 season, she finished 6th in the league with 5,043 leaderboard points. She was honored as a game MVP 4 times, and she finished as the 3rd leading scorer with 20.7 points per game. She is playing for the One Love Foundation. I give you Odyssey Sims. Facilitator will be Carlos Knox. And now moving down to Team Blue, arguably my favorite jersey color, although I'm not biased. She finished 9th in Athletes Unlimited 2022 with 4,461 leaderboard points. She was tied for 5th in the league with 7 game MVPs. That is so ridiculous. She finished 9th as the leading scorer with 15.5 points per game. She's playing for Gigi's Playhouse in Indianapolis. I give you the one and only Courtney Williams. Facilitator will be Pokey Chapman. And now finishing it out with Team Purple. She finished 10th overall in 2022 with 4,415 points. She finished 7th with 16.9 points per game, playing for the Shining Sports Stars Academy, and arguably the best smile in Athletes Unlimited. I present to you Taj Cole. Facilitator this week will be Zach Bunsick. All right, now, I know a lot of you might be new to Athletes Unlimited, or you might be new to Athletes Unlimited basketball. So before we dive into the first pick, let me give you just a brief breakdown on how Athletes Unlimited works. So Athletes Unlimited has a leaderboard which ranks all of our athletes 1 to 40. You can see that leaderboard in venue, you'll see it on the broadcast, and it will change as the game goes on. When the week finishes, the top 4 players from that league will be our 4 captains for the upcoming week. So that's our basic of Athletes Unlimited. Let's get into how exactly this draft is going to work today. So the draft will have 10 rounds of picks. The draft order will snake, starting with the purple team. So Taj will pick first. It'll go all the way down to Tosh. Tosh will pick 2 picks in a row, and it'll snake back the other way. And each captain is going to have 2 minutes to make their pick. They will be in communication with their facilitator so they can make the best pick possible. And that's kind of where the drama starts in Athletes Unlimited, is who are they going to pick and who is going to be the best fit for their team. All right, so now we have the rules out of the way. It is time to get to the fun part. Let's draft our teams. Now, like I said a minute ago, the draft is going to start with Team Purple, and that is going to be Taj Cole. So Taj, you ready to get rocking with this?
Let's go.
All right, Taj, you are officially on the clock.
Yeah.
And now normally the very first pick in the draft, the first couple picks tend to go by pretty quickly. These athletes normally have a pretty good idea on who they want to draft. Let's see who Taj picks with the first overall pick in the Season 2 draft. All right, Taj, hit us with it.
I'm going to go with another lefty, Alicia Gray.
All right. The first pick of the 2023 AU draft is going to be Alicia Gray. We didn't think she was going to last very long, and there you go, first pick off the board. All right, here we go. Moving on down to Team Williams. Courtney, you are on the clock. And now, like I said, normally these athletes before the draft will sit here, they'll chat with each other. Sometimes they're trying to get some insider information on who their fellow athletes are gonna pick. Sometimes they give information and sometimes they don't. It looks like this time Taj was maybe playing that one a little close to the vest. Courtney here talking with facilitator Pokey Chapman. Pokey, of course, with us last year. All right, Courtney. Who you got, Courtney?
I gotta go with my main man, Isabel Harrison.
All right. Izzy Harrison, another athlete that we didn't think would make it out of the first round. Going with Izzy Harrison. All right, here we go. We are moving on through this first round. Let's bump it on down to Team Orange Odyssey. Who you got?
My pick, I'm going with my girl, another lefty, Kelsey Mitchell.
All right, Team Sims picking Kelsey Mitchell, coming off the board with the 3rd pick in the first round. Starting off with some really strong athletes here. And Kelsey's going to drop into that roster. All right. We are going to move it on down to Team Cloud. Gold captain, maybe the most electric person here at Athletes Unlimited. When she walks in the building, you're going to hear her. Taj Cloud, you are on the clock. And now, if you've come to an Athletes Unlimited game, I know you've heard her on the court. I love being right there where I can hear everything that she's chatting away. The passion that Natasha Cloud has is truly unmatched. And I tell you, when she walked in the studio this morning, the minute she came through that door, you heard her famous "yeah." And she definitely brings the energy and sets the tone, not only here at the draft, but in Athletes Unlimited in general. And now let me remind you that she's going to make her first pick. And then because this is a snake draft, Tasha's going to have 2 picks. So we're going to wait on that first pick right now from her. And I remind you that her facilitator this week is Simone Augustus. Tosh, you ready? All right, hit me with it.
For my first pick, I'm going to go with a fellow point guard, Jordan Canada.
Jordan Canada, the 4th pick of this week 1 draft, coming off the board. And now she is already ready for her 2nd pick. Are we ready for that? Tosh, let's go ahead and hit us with your 2nd pick.
Come on now, shooter, Jasmine Walker. Make yourself to gold.
Quite the introduction from Captain Cloud. Jasmine Walker coming off the board. And as you'll see on your screen, those are the 3 athletes that are now on Team Cole. And what you're seeing in there is the Zoom room along with their facilitator. Usually when athletes enter that Zoom room, it's quite the party. All right, now we're gonna work our way back down the captains. So Team Sims, you are on the clock. And she just said, oh snap. Oh, all right, it looks like she might be ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
You know, I'm gonna keep it a Baylor gang. I'm going with my girl Nalissa Smith.
Nalissa Smith coming off of the board. And we are working our way through this week 1 draft. All right, Courtney, we're gonna come to you. There we go. Nalissa has dropped down into the team. We're gonna move our way on down to Courtney in blue. Courtney, you're on the clock. Oh, and she's already ready. Here we go.
We already got it popping, man. We gonna go with Naj Hillman. Let's get it going.
All right. No one's got quite the smile like Courtney Williams there. Nas coming off the board. Truth be told, I'd love to play for any of these captains. You can tell their energy and their excitement here as we get started with season 2. And that's going to bring us on down to Team Cole in purple there on the end. Taj, you're on the clock. Oh, and she's ready. Hit us with it.
Chocolate Thunder, Lexi Brown. Come on now.
Lexi Brown. Another one we didn't think would quite make it that long in this draft. And they seemed like the dynamic duo last year in our inaugural season. Cannot wait to see them. All right, now before Taj makes the next pick, I'm gonna give you a little bit of behind the scenes here at Athletes Unlimited. Now, truth be told, my day job is actually lead photographer here at Athletes Unlimited. That is what I'm doing 90% of the time. And what we just had here at AU was Media Day. And we're gonna roll a behind the scenes clip on what Media Day looks like here at Athletes Unlimited. And before we get into our next pick, I just have to shout out everyone that's involved with Media Day. It sets the tone for the season. Involved is the content team, the broadcast team, and our in-venue stations. It's where all the athletes converge into one space where we get to shoot tons and tons of content with them. And as you saw in the video, it's an absolute vibe. It's one of the best days of the season. All right, so enough about Media Day. Let's get back to the action. We are in round 3, pick 9. With Taj Cole, again, with that snake draft, Taj is gonna have 2 picks. So this will be her second pick, round 3, pick 9. Taj, you let us know whenever you're ready. Now, I have to say, while we're waiting on Taj, one of my favorite things about Media Day is the one-on-one time that you get with the athletes. It's very personal, it's very intimate, and especially for the athletes that we don't really know that well, I get to meet them, I get to get a feel for their personality, and then you have athletes like the 4 sitting here that come on into Media Day and they just bring the roof down. It's an absolute blast of a time, and it's definitely something that is the highlight of our year. All right, Taj Cole, you have 15 seconds. That clock is winding down. Oh, and you're ready. Go ahead, Taj.
Charisma.
All right, going with Charisma here, round 3, pick 9. And as we move through, we're gonna be going back to Team Williams here in blue. Courtney, you are on the clock. And she is ready to go.
Y'all ready for me?
Go ahead.
Nah, I know y'all ready for me. We're going with Lasia. Come on, OG. Big vet energy, man.
All right. Lasia going on to Team Williams here. All right. Team Blue shaping up quite nicely. And there we go. We see her drop down onto the roster. We see their Zoom room. Always a good time. Moving on down to Team Sims here in orange. Odyssey, you are on the clock, my friend. And now I don't know how much you guys can hear at home, but I'm standing right next to these captains and you can hear them all they are in a zone right now. You can hear them all just continually chatting with their facilitators and also with their teammates trying to figure out who's going to be the best fit on their roster. Are you ready to rock? All right, hit us with it.
I'm going with my girl KB, Kirsten Bell.
Kirsten Bell. All right. Let's talk about the meet and greet. Let's talk about the Unlimited Club, which is maybe one of my favorite things to talk about as we wait on Natasha Cloud for her pick. The Unlimited Club provides great benefits, including weekly meet and greets like we're gonna have after this draft. You get to vote on league decisions and more starting at just $20. If you upgrade to a gold box, it'll include great items like an exclusive jersey and a Natasha Cloud bobblehead. I hope you guys, I'm holding it up right here. I know you're seeing it on your screen as well. You can get a bobblehead in your gold box. That's Natasha right there. I think she looks pretty incredible. And if you are an Unlimited member, pay attention right now. You can stay after the draft today and have an exclusive meet and greet with Captain Taj Cole on the purple team. So Unlimited Club members, I know you're out there, stay around, and you'll be able to hang out and chat with Taj Cole after this draft is done. All right, I'm gonna put Natasha away. And now I'm gonna call on Natasha. Your clock is winding down. Are you ready with your pick? All right, hit us with it.
Come on, my mid-major, Jamaris Davis. Let's get it. Yeah.
Jamaris Davis. You know, I think out of every sport, basketball has the best introductions when they're announcing their players. They're keeping it exciting here in the draft studio. All right, now we're going to go back to Natasha Cloud with that snake draft. And she is going to kick us off into round 4. And again, let me remind you that these captains are talking with their facilitators and with their teammates, getting a lot of strategic talk in there, figuring out who's going to give them the best chance to come away with 3 wins at the end of week 1. Now, as we're hanging out, let me talk to you about what else we have going on at Athletes Unlimited. We don't just have basketball, although basketball is pretty amazing. We have 3 other sports here. We have softball, volleyball, and lacrosse, and those sports happen all over the nation. Softball's up in Chicago, lacrosse is out on the East Coast right outside Baltimore, and then volleyball is gonna be at a location coming to you soon. We're gonna be announcing that soon. But Athletes Unlimited, 4 sports. We started back in 2020. Now we're here all the way in 2023. I've lost track of seasons. I don't know how many seasons I've shot, but we are ready here for basketball to kick us off in 2023. And I can see Tosh right here to my left. I'm not sure she's even blinking. She seems that zoned in. Tosh, you ready to rock? All right.
Let's get it, OG. Essence Carson, bring yourself the gold.
Essence Carson. All right, Essence Carson going to be dropped onto that team gold board right there. And you can see their Zoom room. All the athletes eagerly awaiting to find out which team they'll be drafted to. And we're going to work our way back into Team Sims, representing in orange. Odyssey, you are on the clock. And like I was saying, we were talking about all the other sports here at Athletes Unlimited. All the sports do follow the same leaderboard model. So no matter what sport you're watching, it is the same. Every player is ranked on our leaderboard, and the top 4 spots are going to be captains. Now, the point system obviously will be different for each sport, but Athletes Unlimited, we're changing it up. We're keeping it fresh week after week. Odyssey, hit us with your pick.
I'm going with my girl, Veronica Burton.
Veronica Burton. One of my favorite athletes that I got to meet on Media Day. An absolutely wonderful smile, very photogenic. Veronica Burton coming off the board now. Going to be on Team Orange in her first week at Athletes Unlimited. And that will bring us back to Team Williams. All right, Courtney, hit us.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go with Jay Westbrook. Let's get it popping.
Jay Westbrook. All right, now I got to say, I've been to pretty much every draft here at Athletes Unlimited. Not sure I've ever seen an athlete wear sunglasses in here. So Courtney Williams, you do get the award for the best looking here at the draft. All right, guys, while we wait on Taj to find her next pick over there on Team Purple, let's talk about the broadcast schedule. We have 6 games coming up in our first weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Those Thursday games are going to be on WNBA League Pass and on the Women's Sports Network. Friday is going to be on the WNBA League Pass and Bally Sports. And then Sunday you can catch all the action on the CBS Sports Network. So lots of ways to watch, lots of ways to tune in. Join us on Thursday. It's going to be an absolute party as we kick it off on the WNBA League Pass and on the Women's Sports Network. Taj Cole, you let me know when you're ready down there. Still chatting with her facilitator. All right, hit us with it, Taj.
I think this person got a better smile than me. I'm going to just say that. I'm going to go with Sydney Carson.
Sydney Colson. You know, I'm not sure I can argue with that one, Taj. Sydney Colson. She is the owner of maybe the most electric moment in all of Athletes Unlimited history last year with the buzzer beater shot from I think she shot that ball from Houston itself. She shot that ball so deep in the triple overtime. One of the most exciting moments I've ever witnessed in sports, in any sport. So Sydney Colson, there's no one out there like her. Shout out to Sid. So now with this snake draft, Taj Cole is going to come back with her next pick. All right, Taj, go ahead.
This post player played with me at Georgia. She's the only reason I led the SEC in assists. I'm going with Jenna Stady.
All right, Jenna, I love it. I love the introductions. Man, you guys are making my job easy. I don't need to be up here. All right, giving love to Jenna from way back in the Georgia Bulldog days. I say way back, Taj. I don't mean to make you sound old there. But all right, Taj. Now, Taj, you are going to go again with your next pick. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Taj already? My mistake. Look at them. Look at them. I'm getting too wrapped up in Taj Cole. All right. I'm so sorry. We're going to go down to Team Williams in blue. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Courtney. I did not mean to take a pick from you.
Yeah, y'all ready for me? Y'all ready for me?
Go ahead, Court.
Boom. We're going to go Air Hearn. Let's get it popping, Air.
Air Hearn. One of my favorite three-point shooters in this league. She'll shoot a three, she'll make it, and she will flash a smile that you can see from deep in the stands. Air Hearn coming off the board. There you see her dropping down into the team. And she's about to come in that Zoom room, and I'm sure it will be to a raucous good time. All right, now we're moving on through down to Team Sims in orange. And I gotta say, this draft is moving at one of the brisker paces compared to other drafts. Seems like everyone was quite prepared. You ready? Go ahead, Odd.
Yes. I'm gonna go with the workaholic, Danny McCray.
The workaholic, Danny McCray. Giving everybody some unofficial, official nicknames in this draft. All right, great pick, Odyssey. All right, Danny McCray coming off the board. Now we're gonna move on down to Tosh Cloud. Here we go in Team Gold. Tosh, you are on the clock. Copy. Tosh is on the clock here. Gonna be the last pick in this round. Tosh, you are ready. Go ahead.
All right now, come on, my little pretty girl, Destiny Walker, come to Team Gold.
Destiny Walker coming off the board, another magical three-point shooter. All right, now I'm going to talk to you guys about something that I am unbelievably excited about, and that is going to be the brand new Athletes Unlimited preview show, and I'm going to have step on set with me here, Savannah Collins and Christina Williams. They are going to be co-hosting a show that is going to be on YouTube every Wednesday at 5:45 Eastern Time. And these two are both absolute superstar and basketball and women's sports powerhouses. There you see them right here. You're gonna wanna tune in to that show. They have access, they have information on these players that nobody else has. Their insight into this league is absolutely invaluable. Give them a wave. Go ahead and give that little camera a wave.
Come join us.
They look absolutely amazing. I feel like I should be dressed as well as Christina. You know, I'm not sure I could pull that off. You look beautiful. Well, guys, we're excited for that show. Fans, make sure you tune in, make sure you watch them, and reach out to them on social media. They want to know what you want to know. So let them know what they should be talking about on the show, and I'm sure that they'll definitely throw that in. Ladies, lovely to have you. Thank you, guys. Well, that was fun getting to meet them. Both of them, consummate professionals. Definitely highly recommend that you go ahead and tune into them on YouTube. And again, that's going to be Wednesdays, 5:45 Eastern Time on YouTube throughout the entire basketball season. We're really excited about that new show. All right, so we got Tosh here on the cloud, and now I'm guessing her time is winding down here. And I can see her zoning in. She's even got her mouth covered. There you go. So that no one else can see and hear what she's doing. And that clock is winding down. All right, Tosh, your time is coming up here. Who are you taking? Who we going with, Tosh?
No.
Here we go.
Jessica Custer, bring yourself to gold.
Jessica Custer getting dropped on Team Gold with Tosh Cloud. The energy on Team Gold, that's going to be pretty unmatched. That's going to be pretty hard to beat. All right, so Tosh had both of her picks. We're going to work our way down here. Back to Team Sims in orange. Odyssey, you are on the clock. She looks like she's getting ready here. All right, Odyssey, who's your pick?
I'm going with one of my favorites that I enjoyed watching when she was in college and in the league, Lexi Hull.
Lexi Hull coming off the board. And if you heard Tosh over here, she seemed a little upset with that pick. These athletes are absolute competitors. Tosh did not seem too happy with that pick. In fact, all the captains didn't seem quite happy with that pick. But therein lies the nature of Athletes Unlimited. So Lexi Hull is coming off the board. And I'm going to remind you right now, we are in round 6 of 10. Working our way at a great pace through this draft, hopefully giving you some entertaining content here as we move to Team Williams in blue. All right, Court, hit us.
We're going to go with my big homie TP, Teresa Plaisance. Let's get it popping.
Teresa Plaisance coming off the board. And now I have to say, we were at Media Day and I shook Teresa's hand and she said, "You're from Louisiana?" And I said, "I am indeed." And she said, "I am from the West Bank," which is about an hour from where I grew up, and I could not believe it. She is a local hometown girl. We got that Louisiana connection, and boy, did I love it. The West Bank is otherwise known as the best bank. So if you're watching from the West Bank, how y'all doing? All right, now we're gonna finish out this round down there with Taj on color uniform purple. Taj, you are on the clock. And now, guys, let me remind you, just in case you happen to be joining halfway through this draft, welcome to Athletes Unlimited Draft. First of all, welcome to basketball. And now the way that Athletes Unlimited is structured is we have a leaderboard. Every athlete is ranked 1 through 40. Our top 4 athletes are the captains. So the athletes that you see here will be picking a new team each week, and those captains will change. Taj is ready down there. Taj, go ahead.
I'm going to go with somebody who shocked me first week, Maya Hollingshed.
Maya Hollingshed, and as Taj, you just heard her say, shocked her that first week. I gotta say, Maya gave us the photo of the year so far on Media Day. One of our favorite photos. Maya really brought the heat for us. So there you see Maya getting dropped into that purple Zoom room there. And now as we let Taj get ready for her next pick, let's show some actual media day photos. Let's show some of our work, as you'll be able to see here on the screen. And now not all these photos are mine. We have an amazing content team at Athletes Unlimited. We have a ton of photographers. They're actually standing right off here, camera right. We have so many great shooters. We put such a high value on imagery and storytelling and content. And as you'll see all these images on the board, these were some of our favorite images from Media Day. Courtney Williams, of course, how can you not love that face? There we see some behind the scenes of our setup. There's that photo of Maya that I was talking about, giving us the heat of the day. One of my first picture ever of Natasha Cloud is that black and white. She does the serious look just as much as she does the high energy look. Again, I gotta say, we love our content, we love our photos. Athletes Unlimited really goes all out when it comes to storytelling and putting their names and putting their faces out there. These athletes deserve the best, and as a content team member, as a photographer, that's what we try to do. We try to give them the absolute best. So Taj, you are still on the clock. You let me know. Oh, she is ready. Here we go.
I almost got the whole PEC, so we might as well add my OG, Ty.
All right, going with Ty Young, coming off the board. Now, as you just heard Taj said, she said she's going with the PEC. Now, just to give you a quick little informational recap on what is the PEC, that stands for the Players Executive Committee, and that is 5 athletes in the basketball league that are the decision makers for basketball. So you can go online, you can read all about the influence of the PEC and their importance. We do have those for every sport. So if you want to find out more about how AU is different with our Player Executive Committee, go online, read some of those great articles. All right, we're going to keep this train rolling. We're going to move on down to Courtney here in Team Blue. Courtney, you're on the clock.
Poppy.
Go ahead.
Well, we're gonna go with Rebecca Harris. Let's get
Rebecca Harris joining on Team Blue, a returner from last year, a high energy athlete from last year, dropping in to Team Blue. Round 7, we are moving right along here, folks. And that's gonna bring us to Team Sims in orange. And just a reminder, if you're watching this draft on YouTube, let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if you're a basketball fan, or maybe you're a softball or a lacrosse or volleyball fan and you're coming to join the party. Drop it in the comments and let us know. We want to hear from all of our wonderful and amazing fans that are out there. So still on Team Sims here in the orange. You can see her laughing and giggling there. They're talking about something funny. As we wait on her pick, we'll find out who she's going to draft here in round 7. You are on the, yes, Odyssey, you are on the clock.
One of my favorites that I enjoyed playing with last year and during the scrimmages, Kirby Burkholder.
All right, Kirby Burkholder coming off the board there. Here in round 7. Gotcha. All right, Kirby coming off the board here, dropping into Team Orange in that Zoom room. And that will bring us to the last pick of round 7, and that is going to be Tosh Cloud's pick here on Team Gold. Tosh, you are on the clock. And Tosh's narration here. Tosh's pick, she is moving. Let's talk about social media. Obviously, biggest part of our society today, social media. You can follow AU Hoops on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. We're even on LinkedIn if you really want to get connected with Athletes Unlimited. There you see all those social media logos, AU Pro Sports and AU Pro Hoops. And now I'm going to stop talking because Tosh Cloud is ready. Go ahead, Tosh.
Hey, Mimi Jackson, come on now, girl.
Mimi Jackson joining Team Gold. She will be the last pick of the 7th round. And now with this snake draft, Tosh is gonna have a 2nd pick. And while we're waiting on Tosh seems to be the one that's taken the most time out of those 2 minutes, which is totally fine. But let's go back to social media. So if you follow us on social media, you're gonna see a smattering of things. You're gonna see long form content. You'll see short form video. You'll see photos. You'll see behind the scenes. You're going to see every single angle and aspect of Athletes Unlimited so that we can best tell the stories of our athletes. So get on your social, pop out your phone, go on Instagram, go on Twitter, give us a follow, give these athletes a follow, and you're going to get a behind the scenes look at Athletes Unlimited for the all of season 2. Now Tosh Cloud is just jabbering away, trying to figure out her first pick of the 8th round. And now I remind you that we are here in Dallas, Texas. So if you're in Texas, I need you to get here. If you're anywhere close, I need you to get in the car. I need you to get here for our opening weekend. And if you can't get here, that's totally fine. Watch us on any of the broadcast networks that we previously named. Tune in, join the party. And now Tosh kind of looked at me. I can't tell if she's ready or not. She looks like she's still going. You have maybe another minute or so. There you go. Dallas, Texas, a wonderful location. We have been here for volleyball as well. We are here at Fair Park. Dallas here, they take such great care of us. We love being here in the Coliseum. We've gotten to really trick out this Coliseum for Athletes Unlimited. So if you're in the area, come on out to Dallas. I promise you, you're going to have a fabulous time. All right, and there you see the lineup so far on the screen. We are through 7 rounds of this draft. There are your teams listed. These teams shaping up quite nicely. And we have 12 more picks here in the first draft. Tosh, your time is up, my friend. Who are you going with?
Oh. All right, for Team Cloud, we going with Chrissy Belloc. Yeah, let's get it.
There it is, the patented yo. We got Christy Belloc coming off the board. All right. And now we're going to show here on the board, we're going to show you some of our social media, some of our tweets. We're going to show all the social media activity that we've going on, all the comments, all the posts. I got to say, out of every single athlete I ever worked with, basketball absolutely shows out the hardest on social media with their posting, their tagging, their hype of AU. The athletes are a huge, major contributing factor on why season 1 took off so hard, and I know why season 2 is going to be absolutely amazing. So you see on that board a whole bunch of their social media posts. Go follow all of our athletes on social media. All right, we are now on Team Sims in orange. You ready to go? All right. Here we go. Hit us with your pick.
I'm going to get somebody I think that slept on, but I'm going to take her, my girl, Kalia Robinson.
Kalia Robinson. All right, in the 8th round, coming off the board, Kalia is about to get dropped in that Zoom room with the rest of her team. And that brings us back to Shades herself, Courtney Williams. Courtney, you are on the clock over there in Team Blue. All right, Courtney working on her pick. And now, guys, let's talk about tickets. Let's talk about you coming to the game. How are you going to get to the game? You can come see basketball live here in Dallas. Like I said, you can secure your general admission tickets for 3 games of your choice with a 15% discount. And with that exclusive plan, you receive a meet and greet with a player and a 10% discount on merchandise. And I gotta say, I have been to those meet and greets with the players after the game, and it is one of the coolest experiences to be able to walk up to one of these athletes and ask them any question. You can ask them about basketball. You can ask them about life. You can ask them about their career. Anything you want to talk to them about, you have that opportunity. So highly recommend that you go ahead, get your tickets, and get those meet and greets because they are a grand old time. All right. All right, Courtney, go ahead.
All right, we're going to go Lydia Rivers.
Lydia Rivers coming off the board. All right, Courtney. Lydia Rivers now coming off the board in the 8th round. There we go. Dropping into that Zoom room. And we're going to finish off this round with Team Cole in purple. And we have 8 players remaining in this draft. are eligible to be picked. And that's who these athletes are working for, trying to figure out who's going to give them the best chance to come away with 3 wins by the end of week 1. I'm sorry, I said we had 8 players left. We, in fact, have 9 players left. Me and my basic math not doing too hot right now. So Taj Cole is on the clock. She is zoned in, as you can see. You can barely see her on the screen there. And you know what? I was talking about tickets. I didn't even tell you where you can buy tickets. You can buy them at auprosports.com/tickets. You can buy season tickets. You can buy one-off tickets. All your options are there. So head to the website, check it out. And like I said, come for those meet and greets. And the discount on merch, because who doesn't love merchandise? If you can see me here, I know I'm kind of wide in the studio, but I'm representing, wearing some of our finest Athletes Unlimited merchandise. All right, Taj, you ready to rock? Go ahead.
Let me get another lefty, CB.
All right, Crystal coming off the board, CB, as she's known as, to round out round 8 here in the Athletes Unlimited 2023 Week 1 draft. And now Taj looks like she's ready with her next pick. Taj, go ahead and hit us.
Let's go with Hope.
All right, Hope coming off the board, kicking us off in round 9. Taj was ready down there with both of her picks. I love it, Taj. All right, bouncing back to Team Williams in blue. Courtney, you are on the clock, and you are ready. Go ahead.
Let's get it popping. We gonna go with CC. Yes, sir, Ski. Y'all know we gonna get it popping. All the energy. The coach outside the coach. CC, let's get it popping. CC, let's get it popping.
CC coming off the board. One of my favorite players from last season. And as you could probably hear in the studio, there was a little bit of ruckus caused with that pick. Seemed like every other captain wanted CC on their team. It seems like everyone really wanted her, but you know what? Courtney got her. So now we're going to move on down to Team Sims in orange. Odyssey, you are on the clock. Thank you. Time dwindling down here. Rounds dwindling down. All right, Odyssey, who you got?
I'm going with my girl, Akila Mays.
Akila Mays. In the 9th round here, getting added to Team Orange, Team Sims. About to get dropped down in that Zoom room as we're rounding out the rosters here in the Week 1 draft. And that brings us to gold. Team Gold with Natasha Cloud. And now while we're waiting for Tosh, let's talk about fantasy. Let's talk about fantasy here at Athletes Unlimited. It is here, finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's free, it's easy to play. You can draft 4 players weekly and compete on the weekly leaderboard to earn prizes. You can sign up anytime through week 3 to be entered to win an exclusive signed poster by one of our fabulous athletes. You can create your team today at auprosports.com/fantasy. One of the coolest additions that we have here in 2023. Head to the website, start drafting your fantasy team now. Grab your friends, grab your team. Make it a competition with everybody. It's a whole lot of fun. Head to our website and get your team started. All right, Tosh Cloud still. Oh, and she's ready. Go ahead, Tosh.
Yeah, you know we got this. All right, I'm going to take another mid-major, Whitney Knight. Come on now.
Whitney Knight, as she said, mid-major being added to Team Gold. Rounding out our 9th round. And we are going to go back to Tosh with this snake draft. Oh, and it looks like she's ready. Go ahead, Tosh.
All right, for my next and final, we're going to go with Saraya McGuire. Let's get it, Sam.
Saraya McGuire, the final pick for Team Cloud on Team Gold. And as you can tell, Tosh is fired up. The competitive nature is not just on the court, folks. It is here in the draft studio. And now we're going to finish out this last round, moving back down to Team Sims in orange. Odyssey, you're on the clock. All right, go ahead, Odyssey.
I'm going to go with my good sis, AB, Antoinette Bannister.
All right, Bannister coming off the board. All right. Almost done here in our draft, and that brings us down to Team Williams over there in blue. And now, fans, just so you know, Dejanay Carrington is going to be inactive this week. Unfortunately, she's going to be inactive, so that is why you have not heard her name being called thus far in the draft. That's all right, though. All the well wishes for Dejanay. We are ready for you. Go ahead, Court.
Come on with us, India Jones. Let's get it popping, man.
India Jones now. And that will be our final pick again because Dejanay is inactive. That will be our final pick of the 2023 Athletes Unlimited Week 1 draft. Our athlete, they look like they want to start clapping over here. You guys seem pretty hyped. You can go ahead, Natasha Cloud. All right. So as she gets dropped down into that Zoom room, let's take a look at how all of these rosters shaped out. So there you have it, folks. Those are your Week 1 rosters for Athletes Unlimited Basketball. The final rosters that you're seeing. And now these captains over here are absolutely just losing it right now with their excitement on seeing all of these teams. So what stood out to you? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. What trends are you seeing per captain? Like we heard Todd say, she had a lot of the PEC. Some of these girls are picking athletes that were with them in their college programs. Let us know what is standing out to you. What are you most looking forward to in the Week 1 play here at Athletes Unlimited? All right, folks, so just a reminder, where can you watch us in Week 1? First of all, you can come to Dallas. Come join the party. I will be there. These athletes will be there. If you see me, stop me, say hello. You can meet everybody. Come on to Dallas. If you can't get to Dallas, here's where you can watch our Week 1 schedule. Thursday, we're going to be on the WNBA League Pass and the Women's Sports Network. On Friday, we will be also on the WNBA League Pass and Bally Sports. And then finishing it out on Sunday for Week 1 on the CBS Sports Network. So join in, join the party, come be a part of Week 1 here at Athletes Unlimited. I promise you it is absolutely electric. You are not gonna wanna miss this. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for the Week 1 draft here at Athletes Unlimited Season 2 here in Dallas, Texas. We're looking forward so much to this weekend. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We will see you guys soon.